am enough. I am Sarah LaJoy. This is Becoming, a podcast about healing while holding it down, choosing softness after survival, and letting God rebuild what I thought I had to carry alone. If you're figuring it out in real time, you're in the right place. Let's become together. Okay, honey. So, this one right here, this episode is for the woman who's been the safe place but never had one of her own. The one who holds it down, finds the words, answers the phone, picks up the slack without being asked, even when nobody checks on her. So we did touch about this in episode 2. That moment when I said I couldn't keep being everything to everybody. But today, we're not just talking about what I had to let go of. We're talking about what I never got in the first place. Because sometimes the real weight isn't in what you're carrying. It's in the quiet grief of never being carried. There's this kind of grief that hits when you realize you've been invisible in plain sight. Like you're present, you're there, you're in the group chat, you're at the function, you're showing up, but no one really sees you. They see the results, the things you do, how strong you are, how capable you are. But they don't see the cracks, the heaviness, the fact that you've been holding on by your last thread and still showing up anyway. Not too long ago, I had a moment. I was folding towels, nothing special, just doing my normal routine. And I felt the tears come out of nowhere. No dramatic trigger, just a slow wave of sadness, like my spirit was finally loud enough to be heard. And that's when I realized I've been silently screaming, smiling, serving, showing up, but empty. Not because I didn't want to love people, but because I was tired of doing it while no one saw me. I didn't grow up naming my needs. I grew up managing them, swallowing them, showing up like I was full, even when I was running on empty. And let's be honest, some of that comes from being the oldest, the responsible one, the example, the one everyone looked up to, even when I didn't know where to look myself. I learned early that my role was to hold it together, not to fall apart, to be okay, even when I wasn't. And now that I'm grown, those same needs still show up, not as tantrums, but as tension, not as crying fits, but as overfunctioning, not as bad behavior, a bad temper, a hot temper, but as burnout, silence, and smiles that didn't reach my eyes. And for the longest time, I didn't have language for it. But now I'm learning how to reparent myself, not in some deep, complicated way, but in everyday things. So now I ask myself, what do I need before I say yes to something? Letting myself feel before rushing to fix it. And also choosing rest even when no one else tells me it's okay. Because the woman I'm becoming, she doesn't ignore herself the way she used to. Let's be real. Why don't people talk about the strong ones? Maybe they assume we're fine because we always look fine. Maybe they're busy with their own stuff. Or maybe they're scared we might ask them back. Because checking in means having real moments. And not everyone is ready for that kind of honesty. So they keep it cute, they keep it light, and they keep it moving. And we keep holding it in. Let's take a second. Who checks on you? Not just a you good and passing, but someone who actually sees you. And when they ask, do you let them in? Do you let them know you're falling apart? Do you let them know you're not okay? If the answer is no, it's okay. Most of us have worn strong for so long, we forgot what softness felt like. But maybe that's the part that God is trying to heal. So that night I opened up my Bible and I read Psalms 52:22. Give your worries to the Lord. He will care for you. He will never let those who are good be defeated. And what stood out was the word care. It stopped me because I didn't just want someone to help me, I wanted someone to care. But here's the part that humbled me. It's the verse that starts with give. Give your worries to the Lord. Not manage, not carry, not bury, but give. So I had to ask myself, when was the last time I gave it to Him instead of performing strength for everybody else? So now I'm learning that I do not want to be the strong one anymore. I will not be the strong one anymore. If that means always being the unseen one. I want softness, I want support and safety. And the hardest part was me having to start giving it to myself. That looked like saying no without explaining, not picking up the phone when I didn't have the energy. That looked like finally answering with, I'm not okay, but I'm figuring it out. Because I deserve to be held, even if it starts with holding myself. Support used to look like people doing things for me, fixing things for me, solving problems. But now, support looks like presence. My husband rubbing my back without asking what's wrong, just being there quiet and fully. My circle of friends, oh honey, I love them real bad, real bad. Those folks right there, those I had felt my village, my people. And baby, do they love me out loud. They let me know I don't have to shrink myself. Genuine support, no hesitation. Just being there without batting an eye. And for me, I'm giving myself that same grace. Permission to rest. Permission to unplug. Permission to feel and not rush through it. Because support, it isn't always big, a loud gesture. Sometimes it's quiet. So quiet that you just feel it. You don't have to explain. I got you. Let me ask you something real quick, honey. What's one emotional need you've been silencing just to keep things going? Is it gentleness? Or is it just needing someone to check in without needing something from you? Say it loud. Write it down. Bring it to God. You do not have to keep shrinking around what you wish someone would offer. Start giving it to yourself. This episode, it isn't about blaming the people around you. It's about finally seeing yourself. You're not a machine. You are not just what you give to others. You are a full human being with needs, emotions, and limits. You are not too much. You are not selfish. You are not weak. You are just ready to be seen. Start whispering what you need. Start honoring it. That's where the real softness begins. So say this right here with me. I am no longer silencing my needs to protect someone else's comfort. My feelings matter. My rest matters. My heart matters. I matter. Say it again one more time. I matter even when I'm not doing anything. Every voice I share, every story I tell, it's so she walks away with something. Remember, you are enough, and I love you real bad, real bad.